Today, we're jumping into Delhi, India. It's a city where, well, centuries of history have just simmered into this incredible food scene.
Absolutely. It's a real melting pot.
Right. So our mission today is pretty straightforward. We want to pull out the key nuggets of knowledge from our sources about Delhi's most iconic dishes. Think of it as your quick guide to understanding this amazing food culture.
And it's more than just taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got this unique blend, the richness from Mughlai cooking, that hearty Punjabi influence,
Yeah.
the absolutely buzzing street food scene, and, even modern fusion stuff happening.
It's like tasting history.
Exactly.
Oh.
Every dish tells a story.
Okay, so where do we start? Let's talk about a dish that was actually invented in Delhi, which is pretty cool. Butter chicken.
Ah, yes, Moti Mahal.
That's the place our sources point to. So tell us, how does this dish, which is famous worldwide now, really capture Delhi's culinary spirit?
Well, the amazing thing about butter chicken, the story goes, is that it came from using leftover tandoori chicken, like ingeniously repurposing it.
Seriously, leftovers.
Yeah. Turning potential waste into this incredibly succulent chicken in a rich, buttery tomato cream gravy. It's often served with naan or that super thin rumali roti. That's Delhi's innovation right there,
Yeah.
Taking something simple and making it sensational.
That makes perfect sense. Okay, let's shift gears. Breakfast or brunch, what's essential?
Has to be Chole Bhature.
Right. Describe that for us.
So you've got spicy chickpeas, the chole, and they're served with these big, deep-fried, fluffy breads called bhature.
And our sources mention specific spots.
Yeah, like Sitaram Diwan Chand in Paraganj, or maybe Om Bhature Wala in Carol Bagh. Classic places.
And this really speaks to the street food culture.
Oh, absolutely. Chole Bhature is like the quintessential Delhi fast breakfast. People grab it from street vendors heading to work, to school. It's quick, it's filling, got that spicy kick. It really sets the rhythm for the morning.
Okay, let's talk Mughlai influence. That runs deep, right? Especially with kebabs and tikkas.
Definitely. You've got sea kebabs, those amazing melt-in-your-mouth galudi kebabs, and all sorts of chicken or mutton tikkas.
And what makes the Delhi version special? Why are places like Kareem's near Jama Masjid or Al Baik in New Friends Colony so iconic for these?
I think it comes down to the refinement. The texture, the spice blends, they really reflect centuries of influence from royal kitchens. Kareem's, for instance, they've perfected that Mughal tradition. The kebabs just dissolve on your tongue.
Wow.
And speaking of that rich, slow-cooked heritage, we absolutely have to mention nihari.
Okay, tell us about nihari.
So it's this incredible mutton stew. It simmers for hours, like often overnight.
Overnight?
Yeah, so the bone marrow and spices create this unbelievably rich, almost gelatinous broth. Traditionally, it was a breakfast dish for energy throughout the day.
A breakfast stew. Interesting.
Right, usually eaten with kamiri roti, which is a slightly leavened bread.
Yeah.
Kalu nihari in Old Delhi is pretty famous for it. It makes you think, doesn't it, how food shapes the daily life of a city.
It really does, and it's fascinating how these traditions stick around. Maybe nihari is more of a weekend thing now for some, but it shows how food is, well, more than just fuel, it's culture.
Exactly.
And speaking of culture and comfort, we can't forget the simpler stuff, right? Like rajma chawal
Oh, classic comfort food. Spiced kidney beans served over steamed rice.
or kadhi chawal. That tangy yogurt curry with rice. You find these everywhere, don't you? Like local dabas, those roadside spots and canteens.
Real staples. And, Delhi's absorbed other influences too, like the Tibetan community's contribution. Momos.
Ah, dumplings.
Exactly. Steamed or fried, usually with a spicy dip. But this is Delhi, so of course they've added their own spin.
Like what?
You get things like tandoori momos cooked in the tandoor oven, or Malai momos, which are creamy. It shows that fusion instinct again. You see them a lot in areas like Amar Colony or near the university's North Campus.
Okay, from everyday comfort to something really unique and seasonal, dalaki chat.
Oh, now that is special.
It sounds incredible. Only available in winter in Chani Chowk.
That's right. It's this super light, airy, foamy dessert made from milk froth. It's delicately flavored with saffron, maybe some sugar, nuts. It literally melts in your mouth.
Like eating sweet air.
Pretty much. It's an experience.
It really highlights the sheer variety. And that brings us back to the general street food scene, the legends.
Which is just a universe in itself, right? You absolutely have to try Golgappi, also called pani puri.
Those crunchy hollow shells.
Yes. Filled with tangy, spicy water, potatoes, chickpeas. Then you've got aloo tiki spiced mashed potato patties fried up. And dahi bala lentil dumplings soaked in spiced yogurt with sweet and tangy chutneys.
Where do you even start?
Key areas are Chani Chowk again, Lajpat Nagar Market, Sarojini Nagar Market. Just wandering around there is an adventure for your taste buds.
Okay, and to cool down after all that spice, especially in Delhi's heat?
You need traditional drinks. Lassi, the thick yogurt drink, Nimbu Pani, straightforward lemonade, or shikanji, which is like a spiced lemonade, really refreshing.
Perfect. And for a final sweet hit.
Can't leave without trying kulfi and faluda. Kulfi is like a dense, creamy, traditional Indian ice cream. Faluda often comes with it, those thin vermicelli noodles and rose syrup.
Right. So wrapping this up, what's the big picture for you, our listener? Delhi's food is this amazing tapestry. You've got deep history with Mughalai dishes, everyday street food, brilliant innovations like butter chicken, even these unique seasonal things like dalaki cha.
It's a journey through centuries of culture, all on a plate. And I think what's truly fascinating is how every single dish, whether it's a simple street snack or, a really elaborate stew like nihari, tells a piece of Delhi's story. It's past, it's present. It really makes you want to explore the city itself, not just the food.
Definitely. So we hope this deep dive gave you a real taste, maybe made you a bit hungry even, for Delhi's incredible food scene. Maybe think about what part of this culinary story grabs you the most. Exploring food really can be such a profound way to understand a place, can't it?
It really can.
Consider this just the first bite. There's a whole delicious world there waiting.